Hello, you are not invisible. Why do you convince yourself that you are? The hungry man will find things that are edible. The angry man will find things to be angry about, furthering his chosen state. Those who search for joy will see that it exists in all places, at all times. Firmly believe that we will find exactly what we are looking to find. How much influence do the people around us have on our own thoughts? You ever been around an angry person and started to feel yourself become irritated about the things they're saying? Have you ever been sucked into their own melodrama or their specific chosen way of thinking? I see it in groups of people all the time. Someone enters the group, they begin complaining about something insignificant while looking at the issue through a magnifying glass. And those around them are now angered at this issue, which mere moments before they were unaware the issue existed. Those who are unaffected by the person's chosen viewpoint seem to be more in control of their own emotions rather than being controlled by their emotions. You can see the same response when someone who is happy enters a room full of people. The happy person begins speaking of appreciation and thankfulness, which in turn creates a gratitude response in some of the people in that room. At any point in your day, you choose which room you get to be in. At any point in your day, you choose which person you get to be. Who you are is who you choose to be. I've lost count of how many people have told me their brain is broken or some variation of that, and my response is always rewrite the script. Have you forgotten that you can? The common reply is something about them not knowing how or not being able to. I've always been this way. My least favorite. I've always been this way. No, you've not. No, you have not. That is a chosen stance. What a terrible thing to believe about yourself. You know, when I tell my 4-year-old that she's beautiful, her reaction is a soft, perfect smile, and she says, "I know. Thank you, Dad." The world, someone else's viewpoint, has not torn her down. I pray that it never does. She doesn't argue with me or explain away how my view of her beauty is wrong or inaccurate. She doesn't point out her scars or her flaws. They are not her focus. She's simply present. Therefore, I cannot, do not, will not accept the "I have always been this way" approach. Because it is untrue. It is a lie that you've convinced yourself to believe in. There's no reward in self-punishment. Perhaps it gives you an excuse to remain stuck because growth is difficult and uncomfortable, but it is a poor excuse. Perhaps it gives you a justification to continue using an unhealthy coping technique, which we all have, that you know is a pollution to your mind, body, and your spirit. These unhealthy coping techniques I'm referring to do not only come in the form of a substance, liquid, powder, they also manifest as thoughts and behaviors. Rewriting your script involves being vulnerable and exposing the dark corners of your mind. It is acknowledging a need and taking a risk. It is being seen. It is in being seen that we find acceptance. Be seen. It's not from the external, not from other people, but from the self to the self. Stand in front of the mirror and speak what you see. Are you willing? If you dare, create a list. Just speak. Just write. When you feel that you are completed, go through the list. Separate your words into sections, internal and external, positive and negative, and see which list you pay the most attention to. Are you spending more time focused on your title, your role, career, money, lack of education, failures, scars, beauty, degrees, relationships with others, the emblem on your car or your shirt, etc., than you are on the relationship that you have with yourself? It is the most important relationship that you have. The way that you treat yourself teaches those around you how to treat you. If you call yourself names, you will tolerate being called names. If you put yourself down, you will tolerate it from others. If you believe you are invisible, you will not be seen by others. At any point in your day, you choose which person you get to be. And it all starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words, and your words become your actions. Your actions become your behaviors. Your behaviors create your habits, and your habits create your destiny. It all starts here. Who are you going to be today? Choose to be seen.